What's going on, heroes? Welcome back to the live stream. I know we've been lagging when it comes to live streams, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm kind of struggling to even do this one. It's been quite some time since we actually even did a live stream because so much has been going on, and I've been under so much stress that I didn't really see how I would actually even do a live stream and what I would talk about that I haven't really talked about on the vlog. Obviously, being able to communicate with you guys a little bit more straightforward, um, answer questions, and just talk to you rather than just moving into the comments. But yeah, so Sundays are usually my only days off that I get to sit back and relax, sit at home, and basically be lazy. It's literally what we called it. It's our lazy day. Um, and since I've been working so much lately, I've been working double shifts just about every single day. It kind of makes it a little bit more enjoyable to just go ahead and sit down and not have to worry about necessarily vlogging and being too extensive and just, catching up on some shows, TV, and stuff like that. But this Sunday, I don't know if you guys actually even watched yesterday's fight. Yesterday was Canelo versus Burlington. I can't remember the dude's name. So I actually started working late yesterday because we were watching the fight, which honestly was a pretty damn good fight. The kid got knocked down in the second or third round. And then, Canelo just kept pressuring him throughout the whole match. Um, and then today, Vivian took off to, hey Brian, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Not fantastic, but I'm doing pretty damn okay today. So Vivian took off to go watch the what is this Beetlejuice 2, and I wasn't invited. I don't know if it was because I had just woken up. I was just coming out of the restroom, and um, it's my only lazy day. So I think they just kind of made plans to leave me alone, let me do my thing. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I got pretty damn bored just sitting at home. So I like, you know what? The dogs need to be walked and they need to be showered. So I figured, you know what? Let me just go ahead and walk these dogs. Um, I don't know if you guys can hear, but Biscuit's completely gassed out. He's ready to just go ahead and lay down and call it a day. And then Lacey, she has plenty of energy. But I did bring some water, so once we get to where we're going, like which is the far end over there, then I'm gonna give him some water. But you can already tell he's definitely feeling it, which is kind of weird because it is pretty damn fresh out here. So you would think that he would be a little bit more comfortable breathing wise, but he is definitely out of shape, especially coming off of summer. That summer heat, I should say. He's definitely been. Hey, get away from that poop! Get away from that poop! That's not yours. He's definitely got him massively out of shape. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed the first one when it came out years ago, obviously. And throughout time, I watch it here and there, and I was really excited to see the second one. But yeah, they took off without me, so I guess I'll end up having to catch it some other time on my own or sometime this coming week. There's another one that just came out too that I really want to watch. Um, so my plan is we're gonna go over there to the river dam, and I'm gonna let the dogs basically just run around freely. Actually, I can just go ahead. You see, the problem is that you see all these tire tracks right here. Because it's such a dead end kind of street and there's not a lot of traffic, a bunch of jackasses like just fly down these roads. This one right here and this one over here, just to race, and they start doing donuts right here. So I'm afraid that if I leave the dogs off the leash right here, then some jackass is gonna come around the corner, not see them, or be coming in too hot to actually even stop and then just hit one of the damn dogs. So that's one of the reasons why we're going to the river dam, so that I can just let them off the leash and let them run around a little bit more freely. Lacey, come here, Lacey. Um, as far as health-wise goes, I'm doing pretty damn good. My mom's health has improved. Oh, excuse me. Said she got so after they were able to find out that she had what is this called a blood infection. They started treating it. They gave her a bunch of antibiotics for it. They started her on other treatments as far as the urinary infection, the seizure, and obviously she still has to stay on her medication for strokes and stuff like that. So It's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. Me as a kid, obviously, it's been more of an emotional one. From my mom, it's been more of a all around issue. So, but yeah, she's doing a lot better. I talk to her just about every single day, and she gives me obviously updates. My sister gives me updates. My brother gives me updates, and she's doing good. She's in good spirits. She's not 100% just yet, but the medication is definitely helping her. And the more that the medication combats the infection, the better she starts to feel. So, oh, so there's the opening. Okay, here I'm gonna go. Hold on, Biscuit. I'm gonna let you off the leash, okay? Here, let me take. There you go. Come on, Biscuit. You're Okay. All right. I don't know. It turned off right now when I came down here because I was keeping an eye on this dog. Can you hear me now? Wait. Has it been muted this entire time? I have no idea. Lacey. Oh crap. Lacey. That dude definitely looks aggressive. Lacey. Lacey. And this little weenie over here, he's so gassed out, he didn't even bother to jump up and be like, hey, what you doing next to my sister? So the entire vlog has been just in mute. That's unfortunate. I don't know if you're friendly, bro. And the last thing I need is for you to attack little Lacey. This was too tired to do anything. Go, Lacey. Okay. Here, biscuit. Let me see. Here, you want some more water? Nope, you gotta get up. Nope, you gotta get up. Here, you need to get up if you're gonna want water, bro. Because you're gonna spill it like that. Want some water? Nope, come on, get up. Where the hell did Lacey go? Oh. Okay. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure how long it's been muted. I don't know. I hope it wasn't the entire live stream so far, but I don't really think that I'm going to repeat myself as far as what I was saying the last 15 minutes. All right, let me see. Hold on, give me a second. Oh crap. Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. All right. So I keep losing connection, so I'm bouncing the Wi-Fi off of my main phone onto this one, but I keep losing connection, so it's just not going through. So there's no way of knowing if the audio was off the entire time. Oh, actually, yeah, so we're good. We're good. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to adjust something. Okay. Okay, good. Good. I just kind of needed so I had it on 5.0 instead of 2.5. And I don't know if you guys know anything about Wi-Fi. So the 5.0 it's better for short range. It gives you a more stable, but I had it at 2.5, which is better for long range, and it's a little bit less unstable, but it gives you a wider range as far as what you can do with the Wi-Fi. So I just switched it over to the 5.0 so that it's a little bit more better. But let me see. It's been smooth. Okay, awesome. That's good. The reason I changed is because I'm right by all these electrical wires, and down here by the LA River, so the service is a little bit crappier down here. But I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so Zigazoo. If you guys want to add Emma as far as like her Zigazoo, she posts relatively often on there. She does some of the challenges, and she does have a dance performance coming up. She joined the. Hey, don't drink that water. She does have a. She joined. What is this damn program called? She joined the. It's something about acting and dancing, performance arts, something like that. So she does have a dance that she's practicing right now because she has to do a 30-second audition, dance audition. So she has been posting some videos on there of her practicing. So that's really fun. As far as her regular YouTube account, a lot of the times what I'll do is I'll download that. I'll take that same video and then I'll post it on her YouTube account. But honestly, it's not very consistent. I have not been consistent on either girl's page at all, because I've been very focused on just YouTube rather than any other account. That's actually why Instagram is been very dormant and dead for a while. I do try to get on there occasionally and just reply to people's comments, and no, not comments, messages in the DM. So I try to reply to those, but I've been letting people know that if they want to just go ahead and hit me up on YouTube, because I'm on there pretty damn consistent, and I think I'm relatively good when it comes to answering messages and replying to comments. I think I'm pretty damn good when it comes to it. So yeah, I'm trying to delegate my time a little bit more efficiently, because even though a lot of the times it feels like 24 hours is a long time, I feel like these days 24 hours is just not enough. But yeah, I have a lot of things that need to go live in this coming week. I need a podcast that's going up on Tuesday, a gaming episode that's going up either tonight or tomorrow, a regular vlog is going up tomorrow, and I do have a members only video that should be going up on Wednesday. I think Wednesday. So that should be fun. It's a lot of editing coming up, and then at the same time, I'm still trying to edit a bunch of the other stuff that I vlogged but never got around to editing. So I'm still trying to get through all of that. I'm trying to post those. So on the days that I don't do regular YouTube, the regular daily vlogs, or I don't do the members only, which would be on a Sunday, then I'll insert some of those old vlogs that were never edited and post them as far as extra content. But that has nothing to do with just like the extra videos that go on the members only one. Yeah, I don't know if she wants to actually perform like that. I think she just wants extracurricular things to do, because the only thing she really does have is violin. So I think she kind of just wants to do some extra stuff for performance arts. I think they're supposed to be teaching her as far as dancing, acting, and writing. I'm not exactly sure, if I remember correctly, if they actually add directing as well, but she just wants to try something different. She wants to really expand on what she can do, and honestly, I'm all for it. I'm all for it because I feel that the more that she intakes right now, it will serve her later on down the road. Oh, you want some water too? Okay, here. Want some more water? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think that she really intends to do much with it aside from just like having fun with it. But you never know. You never know. You never know. I think the important part is learning as much as you can when you're young. So by the time you get a little bit older, you'll have more of a understanding of what you like and what you don't like, rather than trying to figure out later on. Yeah, well, I don't know if she's doing it for things for like her college resume. I know that Evan really started buckling down in the medical field when he was 12 because he knew that that's something that he wanted to do. So he really buckled down on that. But as far as Emma, I'm not exactly sure. Um, I think it's just like she wants to try something else. She wants to try something different. She wants to be more active, honestly more active, because she was also considering um, karate classes, you know, obviously to defend herself, but also just for the discipline, just to have something to do, learn something different, which I think, like I said, I think it's really good for her. Come on, Biscuit. I think it's really good for her because, I guess, the more you learn. At the same time, you want to be able to defend yourself if some jackass is trying to mess with you or touch on you and stuff like that. You want to be able to defend yourself and smack the living hell out of them. Hey, stop smelling that poop! I don't. I think that's the only updates I got, honestly. Um, as far as the membership goes, as far as the regular vlog, my mom's health, where the girls are at, update as far as the girls go. Yeah, I think that's it. Evan is having an awesome time. I don't know if you guys noticed. He got another. He got a tattoo. He got the piercing. He's going all out. He got the nice little perm. I think all these little small changes really are crafting who Evan really is. Obviously, when he was still a kid, he had to stay within a certain line for his mom because his mom's a little bit more strict when it comes to like expressing himself. Um but now that he's 18, he's in college. I think he's just like, okay, well, I'm an adult, so I can do all these things. And if she gets mad, she basically just has to go ahead and deal with it. Um, but yeah, I think the direction he's taking as far as like really expressing himself and getting comfortable with his personality and who he is as a man, I think that yeah, I think it's coming along nice. I do make fun of him because that's just my nature. Anytime he does something different and he makes a really good change, yeah, I do make fun of him, but he knows that it's all in love. It's all in, because that's just my nature. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Even now, even though she doesn't know karate or anything like that, she still defends herself. She still stands up for herself, and she has been known to stand up for her friends as well. So I think just adding that extra layer, once you put your hands on her, then she will definitely go ahead and karate chop you. So I think that's it. And no, 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 you're all sweaty. You're all sweaty. And I think just adding that extra element of confidence, knowing that you can beat the snot out of somebody, even though you don't have to, I think that's just an extra little bonus on top. You see, college is where you really find yourself. I'm glad he's doing good. Yeah, I think so. I think because even for me, I give them a lot of freedom. I've always given the kids a lot of freedom, but they still have to color within certain lines because you can't. I don't feel that they're giving them too much freedom. It is relatively good. They have to have some level of structure, but even now, I think now that he doesn't have to worry about coloring within our lines, and he can just, holy crap, it got sunny all of a sudden. He can color within the lines that he sets for himself. I think that's where he's really becoming comfortable at. Oh, I know that I've mentioned this several times before. This camera is very close up. Like I'm right here. This is extending my hand as far as it goes. But then that just becomes, it starts really like hurting my hand. So I am definitely getting a new phone. Um, Yeah, I'm definitely getting a new phone. I'm going to be getting the Pixel 9. I want to say it's the Pixel 9. Yeah, the Pixel 9 Pro, and that should be coming up this week. So the next time I do a live that's not directly linked to my camera, then you'll definitely be able to tell a difference as far as like what you see because this one's really close. And even if I turn it around, like even if I turn it around, I can't do wide angle on this. It just won't allow me to use the wide angle camera because I don't know why it does that. It has a regular camera and then it has the ultra wide camera, but it won't let me change it to the ultra wide camera. But the Pixel does do that, and it has just a wider angle frame of angles, so it should be better. Um, what else? What else? What else? Okay, that was weird. I'm good, Nathan. I'm good. Yeah, you know what? The camera is it basically records up to 2K. But because I'm down here, I think it should be transmitting at 1080p. But yeah, the camera is good. It's just very close. That's what it is. It's very close. Nathan, how are you, bro? I haven't heard from you since your first week back to college. How are you? You know what the sad thing is? In a few minutes, we're gonna start walking home, and this dude's already gassed out. Biscuit. The good thing is that when we get home, he's gonna go straight to shower. So that actually should be really good for him because it'll allow him to cool down and then obviously get him all nice and clean because right now he is drenched in saliva and sweat. So that should be good. Lacey couldn't care less. Good. It's a lot of work. Yeah, I bet. I don't know. Evan's situation is a little bit different than yours. For him, he does have a lot of work, but I don't know. He's I think he's just having the time of his life right now. He's going out with his friends. He has a lot of freedom where he can do what he wants, and he's really living his life, which is good. But I'm sure it's going to start getting harder because right now he got a lot of his electives done when he was in high school, so he was able to bypass those. And right now he's kind of doing all right, but I'm sure it's going to start getting harder and harder as time goes on. When are you coming back for the winter break? You coming back for winter break? Oh, you know what? I just remembered. That's what oh, crap. Woo. Okay, so that's what I remember. A while back, a couple of months ago actually, I asked if you guys wanted longer vlogs because originally we were making vlogs that would go up to 10 minutes and then try to cut it off right there, but then we saw that the drop off as far as retention really started going down around like the 5-6 minute mark. So that's why I adjusted and I started making the vlogs within that time period right there where it was about up to 7 minutes tops. And that's when I put up the poll asking if you wanted shorter, if you wanted longer videos, and the majority of people said that longer videos. So for the last month, I think for the last month, I'll have to check, but for the last month, they've been at least 10 minutes. Some of them have been longer. I think the longest one I posted so far is like 13 minutes, and I can see the retention is dropping towards like the 7-8 minute mark. So I do have to continue like this way for a while until it adjusts. Once it adjusts and I'm able to see what works best, and I'll go from there. But I have been making the vlogs a little bit longer, and I've been trying to make them less choppy and then just add music a little bit more fluently rather than before where it would be like vlog and then just a compilation of clips of B-roll with music on top and then kind of just like fast forward through it. But now I'm trying to keep the clips a little bit longer and making them less choppy, but that extends the vlog a little bit longer as well. That, I mean, that's good. You can definitely tell the massive difference in quality when it comes to like the vlogs that we've done in the past and compared to the ones we've done now. I know a lot. Oh, you know what? That's another thing. I know a lot of people were talking about some of the vlogs were coming out low quality. And the other thing is, I'm definitely getting a new camera. There's no doubt about it. I am getting a new camera. Um, I haven't decided exactly which one. But the thing is that I realized what was happening. So I record everything in 4K. Occasionally, I will record in 5.4K, but it just makes it very difficult to edit. And the program that I was using before would input everything at 4K, but it would output everything at 2.7K. And then when I upload it onto YouTube, it compresses it down to 1080p. But under the quality section, it will still show that it goes up to 4K, but visually the quality would look at 1080p because of the compression. And I couldn't understand what the hell was going on and why I kept doing that. It wasn't until I realized that the program that I was using was automatically compressing those files in order to be able to handle those files, because the computer that I was using did not have the power to really process 4K. And if it did, it would have to be chopped up into smaller pieces where it would, how do I put this? It would compress the quality, and then I would have to do like a 2-minute video, um, process it, export it, do another 2 minutes, and then at the end put all of those files together into one video and then process it. But then by doing that, he just continues to dilute the video, and it was too much of a process. But now I transitioned over to another program that I've been using it. So originally I was using, what is this, Adobe Premiere. Unfortunately, my Windows Surface does not have enough power for that, so I transitioned over to Wondershare. Yeah, to Wondershare, and that one's been doing a really good job. I'm able to edit everything that I need to. It's a little bit more bare bone. It doesn't have a bunch of the stuff that I'm used to, but I noticed that the quality of the vlogs have been better, and then the cuts have not been like laggy towards from scene to scene. So I did adjust that. I forgot who's the one that really mentioned it and was very adamant about that being an issue, where the quality of the vlogs of some of them were just looking weird. But I definitely adjusted that. The other thing is that I am gonna get a new camera with a better focal, because I like to film in what is this called? In the widest range possible, which is 177 or 20 millimeter. But it doesn't have any background. What is this called? It doesn't blur out the background. I forgot what it's called. I don't know why I'm blanking out on that. So it doesn't. It just like a universal. So like right now, there's no distinction between me and like this being blurry, and that's why how I like to record, because if something's going on behind me, especially with the kids, I want you guys to be able to see everything without it being blurred out. But what ends up happening is that in certain situations, when I'm vlogging or when I'm talking and there's a lot of people, the direction of the camera, you don't really focus on what's in front of you because there's so much going on, and that also affects the audio, because the camera's picking up everything rather than being directional. So that's one of the two reasons why I'm going to be upgrading, because the mic will be a little bit more directional, and the video will have a sense of blur, so that you're able to focus on exactly on what I want you to focus on. Let me see. I did. Even now, she still denies that I wiped her butt, and that was for Clementine. I think it was for Clementine. Because she ended up having to use the restroom. They told her, don't push, because you just gave birth, you cannot push. You have to just sit there and let things happen on her own. But she couldn't move and reach because she had a C-section. So I had to do what I have to do. I had to get back there and dig for gold. There's no other way of saying it. I had to you got to do what you got to do, because she had a C-section for Clementine, so they just wouldn't let her. Her body wouldn't allow her to twist that way because of the stitches. Yeah, the new program is definitely working. It has made a difference, but even I can tell, because on my end, when I'm looking through like how long people watch the vlog, what quality that they watch it in, that way I know what to how to record. It honestly gives you like a lot of tips on what to do, what's the best quality for people. The problem is that a lot of people's bandwidth um, doesn't isn't as fast as you would imagine. So by default, it'll set you at 480, and then you have to go in to the advanced settings and then adjust the quality higher. And a lot of people don't do that. They just click on the video and they watch it like, bro, why does this look so blurry? Why does the quality look crappy? Because they have to adjust this. Honestly, mostly just the bandwidth on your phone. But if you're connected to a Wi-Fi at home, then it automatically just adjusts because you have a more stable connection. Macy. Okay. Is there any other questions y'all want to ask before I end the live stream? Because we're gonna start heading back, and I need a shower, Biscuit and Lacey. Any other things that y'all want to ask? Oh, actually, I have a request. Is there any place or any type of vlog that y'all would want us to record? I know I recently did a yes day for Emma because I implemented the dad books, because I had originally had the chore list, but I honestly don't know what the hell happened to that damn chore list, where if they accomplished everything on the list, then they were going to be able to get certain prizes. But the damn thing disappeared, and I thought, you know what? I think it would be a little bit easier and better to implement dad books. That way, every time they accomplish something good, then I give them a dad book. Anytime they're misbehaving, I can take it away. Because when it comes to the chores, if they can continue to act bad, but they got their chores done, and it doesn't really balance that, right? So with the dad book, if you're misbehaving, even though you got it, I can take it away, which in turn has them acting a little bit better because they don't want to lose their dad books. Come on, Biscuit. Yeah, because they don't want to lose their dad bucks. So I think it's a good system for now. But Emma did cash in her. Here you go, bro. Her dad buck. Here. To do a yes day, and I think it went pretty good. I was not expecting her to go through $80 that fast, because I thought she would be a little bit more conservative, knowing how much she had as far as her yes day. Well, actually, you know what? That's a lie. It wasn't even a yes day, because it was a yes afternoon, because she got out of school and she was helping on wanting to cash it in. That she didn't even care that it would just be an afternoon, because she did have violin practice, so she really didn't care too much. But I think she had fun regardless. Let me see. When are you and Emma hopping on Fortnite? Last one with you guys. Always fun. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying as far as working double shift, that's actually one of the reasons why I haven't been on. Emma does play, and she'll still play with the group that we have, which is our nephews and cousins. But the problem is that since I'm working double shifts, I'm working a morning shift, I'm with the kids the entire afternoon, and then at night I go back for a second shift. It doesn't allow me a lot of time to jump online and actually play for too long, because if I'm playing, then it kind of takes away some time from editing, and if I'm editing too late in the afternoon, then that means I get out of the house later to go to work, and then that means I get home later, which means less sleep. and that's really not ideal, because even though I average around 4 hours, I still need those 4 hours. You know what I mean? So, going back to what I mentioned earlier, as far as, come on, Lacey. So going back to what I mentioned earlier, as far as just cutting all social media off and just strictly YouTube, and that's one of the other reasons why Emma's going to be doing her own Zigazoos, because that allows me to use those files that she's recording on her phone to also use on her YouTube account. That way, her YouTube account isn't completely dead. She'll still have she'll be able to record her own stuff and not rely on me recording it for her. And she'll be able to post it on Zigazoo herself and then use that same file to do on YouTube. So that eliminates one thing. As far as Clementine's goes, anytime I do a short that she's in, I'll just use that same file rather than trying to create her own individual files for her page. And then as far as the podcast goes, I only have 3 episodes that are recorded and need to go up. After that, I'm going to take a massive break from podcasting, just because I need time to think. I need time to think. I need to restructure everything. And also the gaming page, I've been posting relatively consistent. I'll go live from time to time, but a lot of times when I do gameplay, I'll just like record my game, and then I'll edit it down and then post it. I do have one that needs to go up, but I just don't have the time, to be perfectly honest with you. That's why I really haven't jumped on. As far as the dad books go, I think I just answered that, but I didn't see it till just now. So the dad books is to reward them when they're doing good and following the rules and, doing their chores and stuff like that. And then when they're misbehaving, I can just reach into their dad bucks that they have already earned and then just take one away from them. This way they have the incentive to continue to be good, so that they can get more dad bucks, so that they can get more prizes rather than having them be taken away. Whereas before, when I was doing the chore list, they can do their chore, they can clean up their room, they can do their homework, but if they're still misbehaving, there's no downside to it. And honestly, it's a combination of a bunch of things where I got it from. So Emma's teacher has something similar. Evan's teacher, when he was in school, had something similar, where they would do the reward chart, where they would have the reward chart. And then where she goes for violin practice, every time she goes, they give her a completion ticket. So when she gets enough tickets, she can cash them in, kind of like at Chuck E. Cheese, and get some of the prizes. So all those combined, I thought, you know what? I can do that for them as well. And this way they'll have an incentive. But the difference is that I can take them away when they're not behaving. So that's the where that idea came from. And so far it's been working, and they really enjoy it. And if you guys saw the vlog, I do have some extra Dad Bucks gifts that are just chilling there in the closet, wrapped up as a surprise. So whenever they cash that one in, as far as a mystery box, and they're able to go ahead and grab that. I think right now I have about 30 dad books in the little thing, in the little booklet, and then they get to pick out. But in those 30, there's only two more dad books that say mystery box. Once they're all gone, then I'll obviously implement. I'll put more, or put those same ones back into rotation, so that they can continue to work towards that. So, you know what? We used to do a lot of those. There used to be some of the challenges that the girls would do. We even bought them a easy bake oven. We had an easy bake oven where they would do cookies and cakes and stuff. And to be honest with you, they always came out trash. There was not one time where we're like, yo, this actually looks like the picture. They would always come out looking trash. But it was more of having fun and more of the experience that they had fun doing it that really counts. Yeah, I know Teton is more interested as far as like prep work than actually cooking. Emma is more has more fun cooking than doing all the prep work. But I don't know I don't know how that would work in our current living situation, to be honest with you, because I don't know how we would be able to do cooking videos with Lacey in the kitchen where we're currently at. It just logistically it doesn't seem to work in my head. I mean, if there was a way to do it, then I would definitely try. But as of me thinking of it right now, I don't see how that's possible just because of our living situation. But I will definitely keep that in mind. If there's a way that we can do that outside without having to actually film inside of the kitchen to do it, I would definitely try to do that. I promise I will. I'll keep that in the back of my head. And if there's a way that I can do that outside and then cut to when it comes out without having to go through the kitchen, then I'll do that. Definitely. I can. You know what? It's funny because a lot of people on Instagram that have messaged us have started saying tea time. So so it's Time because her name is Clementine, so it's Tine, not time. I know I know that's uh, not a big of an issue, but a lot of people have asked me that on Instagram if it's tea time or tea time because of her name. So it's her name is Clementine, and it's a Tine. But it's also funny that a lot of people are actually just referring to her as tea time. I need to take a break. This studio is gassed. You need some more water? Need some water? Yeah, he is gassed out. Here, get some water. Need some water too? Here. Yeah, it's starting to get hot. Oh, the other thing is that this week, you know what? I just realized this coming week is going to be a lot of spending because I think this coming week I'm going to be um, get picking out the camera that I want. I'm also getting the new phone, the Pixel 9. And I'm also going to be shopping for a car. I was looking at some yesterday, and I think I narrowed it down to which car that I want. The only thing that I need to worry about now is having a decent down payment, so my monthly payments are not too expensive. But yeah, this I just realized that three major purchases are going to possibly happen this coming week. Come on, let's go into the shade right here. Come on, come on, come on, Biscuit. Right here in the shade, bro. Right. Okay, he needs my help. Okay, there you go. There you go. Sit. There you go. Good boy. Okay. Okay. I think that's basically it. I think I've answered as enough of those questions. I know that I've answered some of the private ones. Oh, what is going on now? Okay, those I turned them off. Yeah, I think that's basically it. There we go. Yep, I think that's basically it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Lacey, Biscuit, anything you want to say? All right. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this live stream, and then we will catch you guys tomorrow for a regular vlog. Peace.